What's wrong?
I lost some of the rice. Made a mess. Should be live. The water.
All I can say is the stove.
Might be good. Press that one.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning. Should be able to go.
Sorry about the waterfall effect.
What more rinse and that should be done. Good job. I don't know, but then I can't get the... Hey, saw something. Then we got chat. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Alright. Just rinsing the extra starch off the rice for the lunch. Set it aside and we'll be ready to go.
Don't dump any more down the drain.
Alright. The idea is to keep it all in the bowl and not throw it down the drain.
Ricey.
Ricky! Swatty.
Oh my god.
Probably should have done this earlier, but
Yeah.
alright.
Sorry.
Good time people get up in here and get in the chat.
Oh my god.
Lego my ego. There's our rinsed rice for our lunch dish. Right. Alright, let's get our pot fired up, get it heating up. We're going to be working on the soup, which is butternut squash, which you can see I still have a little bit of cutting to do on that. And then in there with it is some chopped onion, minced garlic, and minced carrots. And then there'll be some chopped up spinach that goes in there. And then this is the Italian sausage. Made it yesterday, and it's been marinating overnight. And then I had a little bit of that steak from last week left over. Don't want it to go to waste, so I chopped it up and put it in there as well. Because that's how we roll. Waste not, want not, right? Better use it to make it taste tasty. Taste tasty? Is that a word? That's 2 words, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then a little bit of salt and pepper. Pretty simple, not a whole lot of ingredients in this one. Just a lot of butternut squash. Which makes sense, I guess. Since it's a butternut squash soup. It would definitely help to have a lot of butternut squash in it. So our pan's warming up. Do a little more choppy. On the vegetables. Just going for little cubes. Roughly the same size, so they all cook at the same time. Roughly. Got the music going. Got most everything prepped up. Should be a simple day, I think. Maybe no overruns.
Yeah, I was like, there's not enough ingredients on this paper.
Yeah. Not even on the lunch. I mean, the chicken made the sauce for it yesterday, so everything could get good and melded together for it, and then marinated it this morning. So it's been marinating. Try to get at least a couple of hours on it. We'll talk about it later, whenever it's time to cook that. Little cubes. So, going to be a lot of vegetable cutting, onions, peppers for the lunch, and then this is the last little bit for the soup.
No cheese today.
Yeah, no cheese, not even in the soup, that is really strange for us. But it is what it is. Don't have to have cheese every time, I guess. Of course, there's not really a lot of Asian dishes that have cheese.
No.
I struggle to even think of one.
Right?
That would have cheese in it. But once I get these finished up, check the heat on our pot. Just getting there. The longest thing that's going to take to cook is the squash, and even it's only like 20 minutes, something like that. I did cut some of these a little bit thinner because I'd like for some of them to kind of disintegrate to help put a little bit of body into the soup, give it a little texture, a little more texture, a little creaminess. But I'm going to squash. Squish. Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday morning so far, or Sunday afternoon, depending on where you're at on the big round ball hurling through space. Spinning. Yeah, it's spinning around and moving through space all at the same time. Got an incredible amount of speed. I can't remember how much it is, but it's right where it needs to be to do what it has to do. Beautiful little squishes. That one's sprouted. Yeah, my son and I made a kind of like a calzone yesterday. I took pictures of it. I'm trying to make up my mind if I'm going to put it in Discord or not. It was really needed a marinara sauce to go with it, but we didn't have any tomatoes, so we did a balsamic reduction and drizzled over it. Turned out really, really good, but it was definitely screaming for a marinara and some mozzarella.
You see, I asked him if he wanted mozzarella the other day.
I don't think he was thinking about that dish though, or making a sandwich like that. Probably not, because if he would have been, he would have got it. But it was wrapped up inside of a crescent roll. So it was buttery and flaky, and we used, what are those meats that are in that package? I can't even remember them all. But it had 2 different types of salami. What's that other one? Prosciutto? Prosciutto, yeah. Prosciutto. Bro. Prosciutto. Alright. This is probably going to make a lot of sizzling noise, but here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there. Just a touch. Switch over to the stove. A little touch of olive oil. In with the sausage meat. Sausage is made from ground deer meat, and then an Italian seasoning blend that I make. It's got onion powder, garlic powder, fennel seeds, some crushed red pepper flake for a little bit of heat, salt, black pepper. Very, very good. So just busting it up, we're going to cook it through and then start throwing in everything else. I don't remember. I'm not seeing any crushed red pepper flake. Did I forget to put it in there? Oh no, I used cayenne, that's right. Still might use a little bit of crushed red pepper flake. Put a little bit of spice in it. Spicy butternut squash and sausage soup. How about that? Huh?
I love the spice.
Oh yeah. Hey, go ahead and grab the crushed red pepper flake out of there. I think I'm gonna toss it in now and let it do its magic as we're cooking it. Gotta get it tasting good out the gate. We'll do about a tablespoon. So once the meat's about there, using the deer meat or the venison is very lean. I actually had to add some beef tallow to it. Otherwise it would just be bone dry. Sorry about hitting the camera.
Hey, cat. She says food time.
What's up, Miss Beanie? Alright, working on the soup. Got our Italian sausage going. Made it yesterday. Let it, all the seasonings get good and incorporated together. Now fixing to go in with some carrot. Can't even think. Minced carrot, minced garlic, and onion, chopped onion. Drop that down in there. Get it mixed in real good. Man, my hand's hurting. Dense. Let that simmer for a few minutes just to get them start to soften up the carrots and the onions. Get all that off the spatula. Oh man. So how many days you up to on your hardcore now? You're up into the teens, aren't you? I almost caught myself firing up a hardcore world yesterday just to see how well I would do. Just gonna slide this over a little bit, see if we get into that pot a little better. No, the camera's gonna want to swing back to center, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little better, I guess.
She said 20 odd days.
Nice, nice. Gonna go in with salt and pepper. Do it. I died many times before. Yeah, I bet. That's my thing, because I'm so used to playing the way that the guy that's in the chat usually, his name's Herbie. He and I've been playing a realm along with my wife for, gosh, 4 years now, I guess.
Might be a
3, 4. I think it's 4 years. Yeah, our first realm that we had got corrupted, unfortunately, after 2 years of playing on it.
Oh, that was a bad day.
So we had to start another one. We've been on this one for about 1.5 years-ish. And yeah, the way we play is, it's not straight vanilla. It's got a few add-ons and a few things I turn off just to make it easier. Because we're playing basically just to enjoy each other's company and do a little bit of building. You guys should stream some Minecraft. We used to in the past, and I'm waiting for him to want to do it again. Herbie is like a good guy, but he has his spells, I guess you could say. That happened in my world when it was 5 years old. And, oh my gosh! Thankfully, I had it backed up a few months before. Yeah, I had a backup that I uploaded to the Realm, and as soon as I opened it, it corrupted. So my backup got corrupted. I don't know I don't know if it was one of the packs that I had on there. This was before you had to have. Yeah, this is before you couldn't have, because I had some add-ons that were out there on the web. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It's strictly a Bedrock site for a bunch of different add-on packs, and they were all working great until Microsoft and Mojang did what they did with the store and made it to where you couldn't have any packs that weren't basically purchased through the store. There's still a few that work, but most of them have to come through the store now, and that's when it happened. That's when it got corrupted.
She said, "Oh no."
Yeah. The biggest thing that got corrupted was that we had a chiseled block pack on there that had just
oh my God,
thousands of different types of blocks.
So pretty.
All from the base components. Oh my gosh, that's good.
It smells amazing.
And that was the main thing. So a bunch of our builds were just pink and black splotches. It was bad.
It was bad.
So.
Well, so depressing.
It is what it is. So now we got that going real well. Now we're going in with the squash. Oh boy.
That smells so good. Ooh, look at the color.
Very beautiful bright orange butternut squash.
We got lots of color in there.
Yeah, we do. So, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stir this. Oh yeah, we're good. We'll make it work. Ugh.
You need like an arm brace?
I'm telling you. Alright, now we're gonna need the broth. Can you set the broth over here for me?
Yes.
Sorry about hitting the camera again. Ugh.
It's earthquake day.
That's right. But yes, if he ever decides to stream again.
Herbie says, "Ding dong, I'm here. Let me in."
Hey, Herb. Kat says we need to stream. Need to go back to streaming Minecraft again, my guy. What do you say? I know you've been thinking about it.
Kat says, "We were just talking about you."
That's right. Cat will come down from the Scottish Highlands and beat your butt. How about that?
She'll throw toddies at you too.
That's right.
He said, "What?"
Alright, so now we got about 10 cups of chicken broth. Had to make chicken broth yesterday, so fresh chicken broth.
She said that would be good if I lived in the Highlands.
Right. Everybody from Scotland lives in the Highlands of the United States. You know that, right? Because we're stupid Americans. We don't know any better.
Harry says, "No potatoes, please."
You can't take the Scotswoman away from her potatoes. They fought wars over potatoes over there, Herbie. Be careful, man.
She said, "We're the haggis."
Or the haggis, that's right. I'm adventuresome enough that I would try it. probably wouldn't care for it, but I would try it. My son said he would too, so. Alright, last little bit of broth.
Teresa's forcing me to stream again, I see.
That's right. I don't know if, I guess I would, but I'd have to change all my presets for my cooking streams.
You just have to have a separate one, right?
I guess I could set up a separate account, a new account. Wouldn't want it to interfere with my concurrent viewers and all that stuff that I got going right now. So close. I got to get more streams in a month though.
Well, you know, being sick didn't help.
Yeah, being sick killed everything. So outside of the spinach and the little bit of heavy cream that goes in this, that's all the ingredients in the soup. So we're going to bust the heat on that, bring that up to a boil. Go in with the lid. Make sure I'm setting it up on the eye. And then we can start chopping some vegetables. Do a little dish work right quick. Make some room. Spinach goes in the spinach. That's going to end up in the soup. And now, need that bowl back. Try to cut down on the dishes a little bit. Reuse the bowl that I had my butternut squash in for lunch.
I sent some to a previous diversion in Florida. She has a little helper.
Did I delete the message?
Because everyone is playing the keyboard.
Forgot I'm not a mod here. Kirby is.
He's just hiding waving. He's hiding waving.
He's on it. Yeah, you're pretty much a mod everywhere, aren't you there, Kat? Along with your moderator and training you got there? So I'm going to gather up the vegetable. I need an onion, baby. Or two. How many? Take two?
Two more. Oh, huh?
Well, the first two were for the soup and two more for the stir fry. Are we calling it stir fry? Is it really? Yeah, it'll be a stir fry, right?
Using the wok.
If I use the wok, it's stir fry. Is that how we're gonna play it?
Herbie said, Mrs. Cat says, I'm not good. It's good not to be reasonable.
Right.
Responsible. I think.
Responsible. Yeah, Toy Cat, Diggins, Married to Minecraft, Lamont Shoe, Jay, yeah.
Then the list goes.
And then those that you forgot about. Yeah, I've got Herbie and Car Climate, but Car Climate we'll probably never see on these early morning streams because he's 4 hours behind us as far as time zones are concerned. He's out in the Midwest. So, but, I don't know. He might get up early and surprise us one day. Who knows? Alright, back over to the cutting board. So what we've got is some beautiful peppers. Big boys too. Multicolored peppers, got 2 of each of those, and then 2 onions. I'm just going to slice these into slivers for stir fry. Get my trash can situated.
This is, the previous divergent man accusing of sending him to make fun of him, to quote, make the poor person eat horrible food and laugh at him. Like, dude, that's my national dish.
Many different ways to cut peppers. I've seen it done a bunch of different ways. This is just the way I do it. I like to use as much of it as I can and have as little waste as possible. That's why I take the ring off the top. Don't need the seeds. They don't have heat on them or anything. They can get caught in your teeth, and that's not good. And of course we got Mr. Momo and the music back there. Oh, that's a big old long bag.
And this one I just...
Was that the one you just read?
Yeah, that one.
Long, slender. I guess the hard part's going to be having it equal colors. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, you want some? You think you're going to get some? The yellow one was really sweet. I don't know about the orange one. We'll find out here in a second. There you go. It's sweet too.
Wow, that's delicious.
But the biggest thing about stir frying is hot pan, real quick, through real fast. You're basically eating them almost raw, I guess. But you want that?
Oops, sorry.
I'm gonna take it off. Oh, I've got tough skin. And do the same thing. This long, slender. Is that you behind me? Who's in my house?
I got to get some more coffee.
Drinking all my coffee now?
Yep. What did you say, Willis?
Gotta get that cottage cream. Good stuff. And then cut them in half. Again, just approximately the same size, so make good for stir fry. Make good for stir fry, yeah. That's proper English. Somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Some of them be a little bit slightly longer than others, but the width is about, as far as cooking them, thickness, I guess, not width. It's going to be gorgeous on the plate, though.
Yeah. Colorful.
Yeah. The stir fries are supposed to be colorful, right? And full of flavor.
I'm not saying it.
No, I'm not saying it. Not gonna say it. But if you wanted to, you could also mince up some garlic and put it in it. But the sauce that I made yesterday has got 8 cloves of garlic in it. So I don't think we really need any more garlic. Here you go. Ooh, hit the camera again. Dadgum. I'm beating cameras up today.
I know, very cool. Oh, that almost tastes citrus.
Yeah, they're real sweet. Yeah, you're right. They got a little bit of a citrus note to them. And Mr. Onion. Whoop. Peel the onion. Oh, I need the freezer bag. Dadgummit. It's in there, babe. It's in the freezer. It's on the top shelf. Should be. Thank you, babe. Yeah, right there. Gotta start working on our broth bag again because I emptied it out yesterday. Got that skin on it. Well, I think I can get it off. Alright. Onion, about the same size slivers, slices. And just toss them through in here. And then the finisher on the stir fry is going to be, what do we have? Green onion and cilantro and a squeeze of lime.
Yep.
Which I think is going to go really well with the spices from that sauce.
You're right.
Not really. Onions give me a hard time. Fix it. So there's all our beautiful vegetables. Got to get back over and check our pot here in a minute. Make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom down there.
No stickage.
A little bit of char, nice, gives it flavor, but don't want it to burn. So that's half the vegetables. We got 3 more peppers and 1 more onion. We can worry about that here in a minute. Colorful. Need something green in there.
Onion.
The onion?
Onions are coming.
Oh, the green onions? Yeah.
Onions will be in there. Well, it'll be in the
And the cilantro.
Yeah, and the done. It'll be in the done dish. The done dish. Dish done.
Right. Check the pot right quick. Give them a stir. About to start boiling. About flute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get our son in here one day to do his Scottish accent. Have Cat rate it.
Yeah, that's very good.
Alright, give the broth a little flavor taste. Wow.
Wow.
I'm telling you, this is a wow.
Cool.
Of course, that Italian sausage. That Italian sausage goes good on anything.
Ooh.
It needs salt. Well, give me the salt.
Cat says I'm in.
Pepper hit you in the back of the throat, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It's good, but
Gotta have salt.
Cat says she's in for the breaking the accent thing.
Cool. Yeah, if we ever figure out how to get him out of bed before 1 o'clock.
I guess that would be ice cold water.
Right.
On your face.
I tried to ply him with food. I told him if he'd get up on Saturday mornings earlier, we might go get us a Hardee's biscuit.
Dude, if food don't work,
I know.
nothing does.
I thought I could get him to go to the grocery store with me last week, but he didn't. He went yesterday.
Oh yeah, he loves to do grocery store.
But the Cat Beanie bot, I had him read a few of those with his accent, and it was just quite entertaining, I should say. He does quite a few different accents, so. And all of them are really good, in my opinion. You know, a little biased, I guess. Alright, we salted, now we taste again, see where we're at.
Walk out of the room, walk back in, that smell just says,
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
wow, yeah, we'll taste it again a little bit after.
Yeah, we still got to put the spinach and the cream in. It probably needs some more salt after that. Of course. Alright, it's wanting to bust off into a boil.
She says, Silly tries to get me to translate them. He made the beep thing.
Right. Are those AI generated, or did he have to type all that out in response? My assumption is it's just a AI bot that generates it based on what the person said. It's entertaining, though, I have to say.
She said AI.
Yeah. Alright. Back to the other set of peppers and onions. Sharpen my knife up a little bit. Good sharp knife, can't beat it. cutting board down. And back to our peppers. Give it a twist, pops right off. Nice and neat. Cut down the veins. The other one didn't work like that quite well. Get a little squish around. Comes right out. Pull out these veins on the inside. Round and round she goes. And whole thing's coming out this time. Pop. Alright.
Oopsies.
That little dude wanted to get away, didn't he?
Yeah, jumping.
Got a escape. Boom, look at that. And the yellow. Seeds everywhere on this one.
That one just speed seed. Wow.
If you ever have a garden, you can actually take the seeds out of these and plant them, and they will grow. Gotta get ahead of myself. These would be good for stuffing.
Right. Yeah.
Slicey, slicey. Uh-oh, I think we got some action in the pot.
Uh-oh. I see water drips and bubbles.
Mm-hmm. A lot of cutting, not a lot of talking, huh?
Right.
Little taster pieces right there.
More taster pieces.
Huh?
I said more taster pieces.
That's right. Turn and slice some more. Herbie, you still there? No? Here you go. Taster pieces for the taste. Oh, yeah, we definitely got boilage going on now. Bringing it up to a boil just to get the potatoes starting to soften up a little bit. And then we got to put in the protein. Jesus, the carb, which is orzo. Potatoes are getting soft. That's good. God, that was hot. I don't know why I popped that in my mouth. That was stupid. Let it cool. You could have taken the. You know, where is the orzo?
Be careful.
I know, I see it. Like the fullest bowl of orzo you will ever see. That would be a mess if that hit the floor.
Well,
Was that one soft?
Huh?
Was that one soft?
Hang on, I was cooking it.
If there's still a little bit, that's fine because it's still going to cook.
Yeah, it was just a little tiny bit, but it's got that right.
Because we got to cook the orzo. Alright, so we got 2 cups of orzo. Orzo, if you don't know, is just little tiny rice-shaped pastas. They go in there. Give that a stir.
That's crazy. You put that in there and do you smell it?
Do what?
You put that in there and then the smell came.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll reduce that down to a simmer. Slap the lid back on it. We're going to set a timer. For 10 minutes to cook the orzo. And we're back to the cutting board to do our rest of our prep for our stir fry.
Does that mean we're using the new pan?
The new pan?
Are we using it or not?
What pan, baby?
The wok.
The wok? Yeah, probably. It's over here. Gonna wok it up. Oh, get the hold on. I have brain fart. To pull the chicken out and just set it out. That needs to have parchment paper on it. Getting the pan set up for the chicken because it's going in the oven and bacon before it goes into the stir fry. If it even goes in, we may not even put it in the stir fry. It might just be on the side so we can make a pretty plate. We'll see. But you could take this chicken and put it on skewers and cook it on the oven, or cook it on the grill if you wanted to. You could do it in a pan on the range top if you wanted to. I mean, there's basically any way you wanted to cook it, you can cook it. We're going in the oven and then under the broiler to kind of get a little bit of a char on it. Get a little color. Let the sugars from the honey and the brown sugar that's in the glaze caramelize a little bit. Makes it tasty for sure. There we go, that's a big one. Pop that one out. Delicious. So sweet.
Cat says 52 followers now.
I know.
Yay! Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I've got to get 7 days. So 4 days is pretty easy every Sunday per month. I just got to get 3 more streams in. And then, as long as my concurrent viewers stays up, my average right now is 7.6, I think. So, that's good. That's just the days on stream. So, like yesterday whenever I made the broth, I guess I probably should have streamed. But my helper's not here, so.
Yeah, but Devlin can, our son can do y'all can do sandwich day.
Make some pretty tough looking sandwiches.
Yes, you do.
I thought about doing it whenever we made that sandwich yesterday, or calzone, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
It'd be so quick. It'd be less than an hour. Maybe, I guess. A little bit of onion. Oh, that onion skin on the cutting board. Don't want that. And lay that a little bit there. Into the bowl. Gonna have onion hands. Guess it could be worse. Could have poopy hands. Poopy hands would be worse, definitely.
No. Seriously?
Well, you know. If you've changed a diaper, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
This had an off-centered center. Off-centered center? So the idea here is get the wok nice and hot. Just grab a handful of out of here and toss it in there. Toss it around with a little bit of sauce. Toss in a few pieces of chicken. Toss everything together. I'm going to do the rice on a bed of rice, or is it going to go in the stir fry?
On a bed.
A bed of rice?
Yeah, it'll look better like that.
Yeah, you think so?
You can mix it up later.
Alright, so there's all of our diced up, sliced, not diced, vegetables. That is one full bowl.
Party.
It was pretty. Set that to the side. Rinse my hands off. The last thing I have to chop, right, is the green onion, right?
I think so.
Sorry about that.
Hey, hello.
Slipped out of my hand. Sharpen the boy back up. Get that onion skin right there. Daggone. I'm gonna need something to put the green onion in there. Let me put it in this.
Yeah. I think it'll fit in one of these.
All of that?
It's a simple mode.
Well, you can put some in there for your display, right? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
For the pretty pictures. And we just want rounds on this one, right? Or no, you want the hard cut.
Hard cut. Yeah. Okay.
Nah, my callus hurts. You cut long enough, you get a callus right there. And it starts to hurt after a while. Let's give the soup a stir right quick, and we'll come right back to the chop. Oh yeah. See how some of them are broken down? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's gonna be really good.
I'm not even seeing. Oh, there's. I say I can't even see the orzo. There it is. Okay. Yeah, they're finishing up on that. Ow, that's hot. It's gonna be hot. So get these nice diagonal cuts.
He says with a sigh.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Not too big, not too small. I think that last time I made them a little too big. They were big old Mondo things. That was too much. Oh, one tried to run away. You got one?
Everything's running away this morning.
Mm-hmm. So I need a cutting board to get put up. Wow. Man, we're like, what time is it? It's like 11 o'clock. We're on the ball with this one.
Yeah. No, 3 hours.
No. That's our orzo timer. See how everything looks. Well, even the orzo thickened it up a little bit. Gave it a little bit of body. Alright, check orzo. That one fell. Escape! El dente, got a little bit of a bite to it. Perfect. Turn the heat off. Sorry, hit the camera again. And then we're going in with our spinach. Chopped spinach.
Cat says looks good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's supposed to be 4 cups of chopped spinach, but we just kind of eyeballed it, so whatever. Mix this in right quick. Oh, now we're getting some color up in there. You don't need the heavy cream. Spinach will wilt down in just a couple of minutes. Don't really need the heat for that. Just the residual heat that's in the pot will take it down. And then just to give it a little creaminess. Again, this heavy cream is optional on this. You don't have to use it. We just do. In with a pint of heavy cream. Stir it all up. Oh, look at that.
That was real good.
Hit the camera again. And I'm beating that phone up today, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have it lower than usual or something?
I do. I got it closer to the pot. I was hoping to be able to see in there a little bit better. Alright. Now we do the final taster. I think I just dribbled that all down my beard. Whoa. The sweetness from the squash came out.
Oh, cool.
That's tasty. Salt.
Not crazy, just a little bit.
Huh?
Not crazy, just a little bit.
Just 2 pinches. 2 pinches?
Yeah, probably.
1 pinch. 2 pinch. And a little baby pinch.
Just in case.
Alright.
Oh well, that's gonna. The longer that sits, that's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm afraid the, squashes. I was afraid it would all disintegrate, but some of it's holding up. Some of it disintegrated, which is fine. Orzo's mixed all through. You want a little sampler bowl on the side?
Sure.
It's a little bit fuller than normal, the pot.
A little bit fuller.
Little sampler bowl to go on the side right quick.
I mean, to change it to the. No, you're just gonna do it underneath there.
Little sampler bowl. Set that over there.
Ooh, yummy.
Alright, say goodbye to the soup.
Bye, Sylvie.
Bye bye, Subies.
Hold it just a second.
Okay, we're back.
What am I just stuck on the bottom?
You gotta make room for the soup.
Alright, Chief.
Here we go. Alright. So now we'll get our wok out. Our wok. Set it right there. We're gonna need, let's see. Let me just finish cutting these and then we'll move along. Get the rice probably started. So we're gonna need 4 cups of broth in this bowl, in this pot.
So, 4 more?
Do we have? Yeah, for the rice. You want it broth or you want it water?
No. Maybe half and half because we're putting that tea in there.
Right. Whatever you want to do, babe. We're doing a green tea infused basmati rice to go with the stir fry. What was the name of that tea again? Mystic Dragon?
Mystic Dragon.
Really good tea. I've read recipes where they infused tea into rice. Never done it before, so this is a breaking news.
It's from the Spicey Tea Exchange Company.
It's from this place. The Spice and Tea Exchange, purveyors of fine spices, herb, blends, salts, and teas. The only thing we buy from them is tea. Because their spices, although they are probably pretty good quality, they are stupid expensive for a very little amount. And once we found this, what's the name of that place? Farm something?
Frontier Co-op.
Frontier Co-op on Amazon.
That was it.
That was it. Their spices are top notch. Can't complain one bit. Alright. There we go, folks. Look, it's all pretty and everything. Ooh. Oh, missed one. Little sucker, thought you were going to get away, didn't you?
I will.
Even the babies get cut up around here, buddy. Alright, that goes in there. And that's it, right?
Yep. Is the chicken next?
Chicken will be next. Let me get the cutting board. Get the cutting board out of the way. Bring the knife off. Rice is going to be next. Rice is going to take 20 minutes or so. So while we're doing other stuff, the rice can be cooking. Ooh. Put the big boy knife up.
I'm thinking half and half.
Half and half?
Yeah. What do you think?
That's fine with me. We just need one of those. Two cups. So you want 2 cups of water and 2 cups of broth?
Yeah.
Or we could up the ante on the tea and there you go, baby. You want to use your new cup, measuring cup. Oh, did we show those off last week? If y'all have ever watched any of the Master Chef or any of those types of cooking shows, they use these bad boys right here.
They are awesome.
And they're so cool because you can see it from the top, the measurement right there, so you don't have to flip it on the side and try to break your back trying to look at it. Cool. There's another one that's a 4-cupper, but she's using it, so it doesn't get displayed.
It'll live.
Actually, we'll just pull it over here like this. Boom. So we're going half and half, water and broth, because we're doing the tea infusion.
So, let's see. The flavor profile on the tea is green tea, of course, and then it's got corn flour petals, sunflower petals, strawberry, and rhubarb flavor.
Sounds like it'd go pretty good. We were actually bouncing between 2 different flavored teas. The other one is apricot.
Apricot and black tea.
Yeah,
it's a black tea.
It's a black tea. But if you taste the sauce that we're doing, and then smell the tea, you would never taste the apricot. The sauce is. I'll read the recipe off here in just a minute. It's quite powerful, so it would just absorb everything. Wow, that's delicious.
Yeah, that would sell.
So, in our soupa, 2 cups of water, 2 cups of broth. Gotta add a little bit of salt. Even though we're doing tea, we still gotta have some salt in there. Isn't that right, taster?
Yes.
And then in here is, what was this, 4 tablespoons of tea?
8 teaspoons, yeah.
8 teaspoons? So 2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
Rice is rinsed. What am I looking for? Oh. Take this bad boy.
A stirrer.
Stirrer. Put that in there like that. And then we're going to drop our tea ball in there. Move it around a little bit. Catch the hook on the side right there. On with the lid. Bring that up to the boil.
He's getting fancy just because he put tea in there.
And then reduce to a simmer.
Oh my God.
You gonna do some work, or you just gonna eat that soup?
It's good. You're the one that gave me the taster ball.
You could have said no.
Nope.
Alright. So we're waiting that to come to a boil. We're going to clean our cutting board off. This is a good day, all vegetables. I don't have to soak it down with anything.
Awesome.
We need to put a little coat of oil on it though. Got that coconut oil? So on wooden cutting boards, when you clean them, you need to put a little coating of oil on them periodically so they don't get dried out too bad and start cracking. We've had this cutting board for a long time.
Probably over 6 years.
Yeah. It's got a little discoloration, of course, just from being used. But as far as oiling it, you can use coconut oil. I've done olive oil. Not a big fan of it, but it's what I had at the time. Because olive oil can go rancid. Coconut oil soaks in good. And as far as I know, it takes a very long time for it to turn, so.
You can run underneath the thing.
Just a real light coat, and then you take a paper towel, wipe off the excess. Literally, it was like a half a teaspoon that I just smeared all over the top of the board. And just wipe off any big residuals that are on there. Most of it seeps into the wood. And you end up with a nice, clean, oiled cutting board.
Oh, glossy.
Shiny. Alright, so now we got our vegetables. Wait a minute, we gotta do the chicken. So this is our chicken that's been marinating. Am I on the right one? Yeah. This is our chicken that's been marinating, and what it's marinated in is a garlic. Well, by the title of the stream, I'm sure you can probably figure this one out, but it's a garlic honey sauce. And it's got the sauce that we made. Where's the... There. This is the sauce we made. It's got... Where's the recipe? There it is. It's got butter. It's got garlic, of course. It's got ginger. It's got you can use red chilies or green chilies. I used one red chili and one Serrano green chili. It's got a cup of honey. It's got a half a cup of rice vinegar. It's got a half a cup of soy sauce, light brown sugar, and then some cornstarch slurry to thicken it up a little bit. So I made a little bit extra because I know my family. they like sauces. But it's sweet and spicy and umami from the soy sauce. It's horrible. Just nasty.
Yeah.
So now we're going to work on the chicken. It's been marinating for a couple of hours, just to absorb some of the flavors. I was going to do it overnight, but I was afraid that it would be too strong. You wouldn't taste the chicken at all.
It'd just be like sauce.
Yeah, it'd just be sauce. But you could also take these and do a a light breading on them and fry them and then toss them in the sauce. That would be good. All kinds of options. Again, you can put them on skewers, do some kebabs, cut the vegetables a little bit different. If you would cut the vegetables into squares instead of slivers like this, you could do a piece of chicken and then a piece of bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, and then a piece of chicken and a red bell pepper, and have it all nice and pretty. I got a picture somewhere of the kebabs we did a couple years back on the grill. Similar flavor, but the chicken going on. Trying to make room here. Parchment paper. I'm gonna go in the oven. So go ahead and fire the oven up and let it start preheating. Check on our Rique. Give it a little swoosh around. Whoa. Mm-hmm. And then the chicken. Our daughter had to go to work earlier, and she was trying to decide if she was going to forego eating her lunch today just so she could be really hungry when she comes home. Because whatever's left over, she generally gets home from work and is like, is the rest of this for me? And it could be, there could be 5-pound roast in there, and she'd ask the same question. No, baby, you can't eat all that roast beef. Yes, I can. No, you can't. But she needs a lot of protein in her diet to help with issues.
That and her job is very physical.
Yeah, and she's on her feet at her job at the bookstore, so running around all day.
Shelving and toting heavy books and stuff.
Dealing with teenagers pulling their shenanigans in there, destroying stuff. When parents need a good wrap upside the nugget.
Mm-hmm. We put a sign up that says if your children destroy it, you buy it. They probably stop.
That used to be a sign that you see in a lot of stores.
I know.
You break it, you buy it. And it makes sense.
Yes, does that sound stressful? Yeah, you know. Gotta love teenagers.
She's got one. I think we're just going to pack this in here nice and tight. Just that way I ain't got to cook it again this afternoon. But the sugars in this should caramelize up nicely. The chicken's going to kind of steam it first and bake, and then we're going to put it underneath the broiler.
She says, I have one teen and another who thinks he's a teen already, and the 3-year-old.
Exactly. Wait until the teen starts thinking they're an adult. That's awesome stuff right there.
Yeah.
Want to have these highfalutin conversations that are a little bit out of their range, but at least they try. Start talking about socioeconomics, and a lot of neat, interesting conversations have been had over the years.
But at least they bring it up and
Yeah, that's
stick
true.
with it.
Yeah.
And they feel comfortable to do it.
It's like when she got that first paycheck, she was like, "Where's all my money at?"
Cat says, "Oh, great."
Yeah. And who is FICA? I don't know no FICA. Why is FICA taking my money? And who is Social Security? Yeah. Let's not get up on that. Let's enjoy our lunch.
Right.
Really try to avoid hot topics on Sundays. Watch our cooking show, eat our lunch. have a couple of hours of just sometimes take a nap. Naps are good too.
It's like, oh crap, how many episodes do we sleep in?
Exactly. Yeah. That happened Friday night. I think both of us fell asleep around 10 o'clock. We woke up about 1. I think we missed about 3.
Just go back until you see something you don't recognize.
Right. And the parchment paper is just to keep the chicken from sticking to the pan. That's all it's there for. Back to our Rique right quick. Pull this over here. Give it a little stir. Make sure the grains stay separated. Get those off the top of the tea-ball. Oh, that smells good. Can you smell that tea?
Oh, I smell it from back here.
All right. The oven is heating up. The Rique is flowing. I need to get the stir-fry stuff ready. Can you give me the soy sauce? Not yet. Or yeah, I guess you can. So over here I'm just getting stuff ready for the stir fry. So I've got some sesame oil, a little splash of rice vinegar will go in there, and a little bit of soy sauce, and then I'll put a couple spoons of the, what is this called again? Spicy Honey Garlic Sauce will go in there as well. So, but we are ahead of the game.
Wow.
I like this.
Yeah.
Now we got dead air.
Get a sip of coffee.
Sip of coffee. Finish off the pot right quick, I guess. Perfect. Looks like we got some action going on the rice.
Yeah, that smells amazing when you open that.
What is that? 1190. How did I do that? So we're going 11 minutes on the rice. It's at the boil. So now we bring it down to a simmer. Whoa. So close. The low for the center eye and the high for the middle eye are like right next to each other. If you don't do it just right, you'll end up with high on the middle eye, because I've done it. It's like, why is this boiling? So, turn the wok on low. No, I don't even need to do that yet. I gotta get the chicken in the oven. Enjoy the music. So the chicken's only going to take 15 minutes or so. The rice will be... See, it's still boiling.
It's rolling.
I got it on small eye on low heat.
Isn't that crazy how every stove is different and they all do different things?
Alright, we'll let it roll. I don't want it to burn on the bottom. Ooh. I think this is going to be... Ooh. See, I'm so used to cooking that brown rice, which takes more time than this is going to take. Don't want to badmouth the brown rice, but certain things that you cook, you have to have. You really want white rice. So, but the last stir fry we did a few weeks back, we did the brown rice with the pork. Remember, we had the rice and then the pork and then the vegetables.
Yeah.
On the plate.
Right.
Cat remembers.
She's like, what? Don't bring me in this.
Mm-hmm.
smell. Ooh, that smells good.
So tea infused rice.
I'm hoping that's gonna be good.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
My mess up if it is, because it's not in.
I think the taste of that green tea will. I mean, because usually with Asian food, you might have a hot tea on the side, which is a green tea. Which generally goes really well with Asian food. So.
And the corn flour in that is so bright on the tongue, for lack of a better way to say it. It's just, when you breathe it in, it's just like pop.
Yeah.
So I think it will really go.
Sweet. You know, we're gonna find out.
Yep.
Yeah, I got little specks all over my glasses. Alright, there's the oven.
Yeah, last Monday I was like, what is on my phone?
Going in the oven.
Was he doing all that frying?
Yeah,
Then you were closer.
Going 20 minutes on the chicken. Sweet. I pull the vegetables. I have the vegetables. And I can still use that same spatula to do the stir fry with.
Yeah, we might have one load of dishes. Woo!
I know. That'd be awesome. You see, the green onion is. I could toss that in the stir fry right there at the end. Hand it up. Toss this in there too, right there at the end.
Yeah, there's some of that for the.
Oh, there's plenty of it. And then the lime. No. There's gonna be a little squeeze of lime juice at the end here. Get on my little wet bowl.
Cat said that pork did look good. Yes, it was.
Yes, ma'am. Cute little dish. Cute little dish.
Yeah,
Cute little dish. I'm over here.
Yeah.
Just gonna go ahead and quarter this lime right quick. Get it ready.
She said I use white rice though, so I'll shut my face.
I tell you, the brown rice is really good, flavor-wise. It's just, because it's a whole grain, it just takes forever to cook. But, it's one of those things, good things sometimes take a while to cook. A little bit of lime slices. Well, the music kind of goes with our meal today.
Right?
Got that Asian influence to it.
Wow. Now I'm gonna check this.
Is it still boiling?
Yes.
Turn it off.
I need to take it off the eye later.
Leave it. Alright, there's our little pile of limes. Looking good in the neighborhood. Can go over there. We'll try to remember to get our pictures this week before we
Run off
with the plate. She was hungry last week. She was like, all of a sudden I hear from the living room.
I was sick.
I hear from the living room. Did you get the pictures?
No, you ran away.
Nope. He grabbed it and ran off. Taster spoon? Are we done with taster spoon? We gotta taste the rice, I guess.
Cat says laugh out loud. Yeah, I had to come back and the part that I had cut out, I had to cover it up. Because that was the fancy plate that it was going on. So, but I think we made it look good.
Yes, you did. Alright, I'll set that back there in the back and let it just finish steaming off.
Oh my god, that smells so good.
It really does. Tastes good too.
You taste it without me?
I did. I'm such a bad boy. I'm a bad boy.
Oh man.
That's going to be good.
Yes.
Very different.
Yep. And maybe onto something here.
Maybe.
We'll be back up there getting all kinds of flavors. Right?
Well, they gotta be. I think for the Asian stuff, yeah, but it'd be a waste on the curry.
Yeah. No, it'll be gone.
Maybe even in the paella, when we do the paella, a strong black tea.
Or a citrus, black with some citrus in it.
Yeah. Like a lemon or a lime. Orange.
Sure they have it. Yeah,
Orange.
See, we're not even done with this one, and we're plotting the next one.
I've always wanted to do a paella. I've never done a paella before.
This is one of them things we have to be careful with. It'd be next with seafood.
What to do chicken?
Okay.
We could do a fusion. We could do a Louisiana Cajun paella with chicken and andouille sausage.
Yeah.
Okra.
Yeah, we were.
Corn. The problem is it's got to have a tomato base to it. That's going to be the downside.
Have to be?
Yeah, paellas have tomato bases in them. Might be able to cut. I have to look at the recipes.
I wonder if you could substitute a tomatillo in it.
It's not a tomato.
I know, but it has that taste.
I don't know. Let's see what I can find.
Now they're getting to hear our discussion on Sunday afternoon. Okay, we do this, we do that, and then we think about it, and then Tuesday it's like, oh, what about this? I thought about this, and I was what about that?
Yeah, that's the bad part. We're in there eating and talking about next week's dish, and we're eating the one we just made today. Is that a gluttony thing?
No, that's the people that are obsessed with cooking food.
Yeah. And then the hunt for recipes and looking through them. I got this. What timer was that? That was the
cat says nothing wrong with the food.
rice timer. So the rice can go in the back. Let that finish steaming off. So we can take the tea bulb out. Get the rice off.
That's going to be really hot on that. Have to go quick.
Well, I can just hot poke, scooch. Still a little bit of moisture down there in the bottom. So slap the lid on it, set it back there in the back, and let it steam off the rest of that moisture that's in the bottom down there. Now we're down to 10 minutes. 10 minutes on the chicken. What are you looking for?
Some little metal dish.
Little metal dish?
Yeah, that I have. It might be up where the light is probably. The other way.
I'm trying to.
It's got two little handles on it.
The pewter colored one?
It's
up there.
No, not the heart. No. It's kind of rustic looking. Looks like a mini serving tray.
A mini serving tray.
It's probably up over the other.
Don't see it.
It's on the stove if you want to open it one side.
Here? Oh.
I figured.
We can do that.
You just worry about your stuff.
I worry about everything. Camera back in place. Alright, so now we're waiting on the chicken. The chicken. This is stir up right quick. Wow. Alright, Miss Cat Beanie, the next time you make rice, put you some tea in it. See what you think. Wow. Beautiful. Did 4 cups of water, didn't we? That was wrong.
4 cups of liquid, yes.
Yeah, that was wrong.
What?
That was wrong.
Was it not enough?
No, it's too much. I forgot. This is basmati. Should have only been 3 1/4 cups. That's okay.
Okay, it says looks good. Mine goes into the microwave rice cooker.
Nice. I've got a rice cooker. Maybe I should use it.
No, you won't.
Probably won't. So we're waiting on the chicken. Give it a little peep. This chicken. So I'm gonna bump the temp up on the chicken a little bit. Oh boy. 11:44. That may help, yeah. You're right. Just waiting on the chicken to finish up. Actually, not finish up, just get through its first phase. Then it'll go to its second phase. And then the final phase. It's like a Pokemon. It's Poke Chicken. Got the wok right there. The Enrique's over there. Pull the camera back over this way just a little bit. Birdie. We're looking at the plating situation. She's going all out on this one. Look. I got it backwards. I do have it backwards. It's supposed to be like that.
Yes?
That's fine. Everything's going to hit backwards. There. Now I know why that was all funky looking. Fixed it. Come on, chicken.
That may help.
Yeah, the rice cooker.
Yeah.
Come on, chicken.
We have 5 minutes and counting.
It won't be done in 5 minutes. Still gotta put it under the boiler. Brown it up. Of course, it's probably gonna be kind of blonde after this first one.
Yeah, but gotta get some color.
And you guys transfer it all over here. In a momento. So do you want to put that other pan back up before while we can?
Here.
What are we looking at? 4 minutes? 5 minutes? Time? So you don't want the rice going in the wok.
What?
I said you don't want the rice going in the wok.
You can hear everybody else's like that later if you want.
Oh,
Not
okay.
for the picture.
Yeah, we know you're cooking. Shut up. Alright, we've been looking at the stove for long enough. Let's get back over here and look at some vegetables. Look at those vegetables.
Yeah, wow. The colors are good.
Pretty. Orange and yellow and red and white.
Oh, here, you can tell them about this is the rice.
The basmati. This is Lundberg. Sounds like an Asian family.
Probably meant to be Jasmine.
Right. This is Lundberg Family Farms White Basmati Regenerative Organic Certified Rice. It's good. Supporting soil, habitat, and communities.
Great. Now you can read the whole bag too.
Right. They should have had a comma after habitat, but they didn't put one there.
No, their grammar's off.
The grammar is off. That is true. What the heck is this? Soil is like a living thing, resulting in around 100K of organic matter. Oh, this is their, we treat the soil like a living thing by feeding it a diverse diet, including cover crops. I had no idea what cover crop is.
A cover crop? Is that like where the chicken goes?
We also manage weeds with water instead of chemicals.
Oh, awesome.
So they drown the weeds.
That would be why it's organic.
We grow rice in adobe clay soil that holds water like a bathtub and replicates California's historical wetlands that don't exist anymore.
Do not go in there either.
Our fields provide vital habitat and nutrition for migratory birds. Oh, they poop on the rice paddies.
Wow. This is story time with Enoch.
That's right. So the rice thing, and then where zooplankton from the fields helps salmon grow. Some water even returns to rivers and streams. So, People are all about some rice, I guess.
They all in. Wow.
Good on you, mate.
It's good rice.
It is good rice. Okay, now I can smell the chicken.
That smells good.
So you're gonna come here? I gotta cook here.
Okay.
I can move it over here. I've already thought about it, baby.
I'm gonna move to the stove.
Onto the stove. Go ahead and fire the wok up. Get it heating up. I don't want it blazing hot. Just get it warming up. So whenever the chicken gets done, we'll go straight to the veg. And then we'll be in there.
Can I easily put your liquids right there?
I need it.
Okay.
All of this is gonna come over here, and then you can set up your
In a minute.
Deal.
My area.
Here's the chicken. I better get a hot pad for this one. I mean, I'm a man and everything. No, I'm not coming anywhere. I just want to hold it up to the camera. What camera are we on?
Stove.
All right, chicken's coming out.
Oh my God, that smells good. Woo!
There's what she looks like. A lot of liquid in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this liquid off. Whoa, chicken. Get back in there, chicken.
Oh, don't you lose none of it.
Alright, and then we're going back in the oven under the broiler.
That smells amazing.
We're going to hope the paper doesn't catch on fire. It should.
It says, oh, nice.
Let's see.
Oh, too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. Wow.
Broil, start. Let's go 3 minutes under the broiler. And then I am going to need someplace to go with this. There would be the best. It's going to be blazing hot. Are you going to use this? All right, so wok's coming up to heat. Excuse me. Nice, nice, nice. We are fixing to wok it up.
Oh my God.
Funny, huh? Not so much.
Dad joke time.
Dad joke time.
That's what we need to have is dad jokes in the awkward bun.
Right. Okay. So little Jimmy gets home from school.
Right.
And he goes, Dad, weirdest thing happened in school today. But I figured it out. And I got it right. And he said, well, what happened? He said, well, the teacher said, who wants to spell the word before? Little Susie raised her hand. And she said, I'll spell it. She said, okay, go ahead. She said, B-E-P-H. And teacher said, no, it's not that methodology, or it's not that way to spell it. And then little Stevie back in the back, he raised his hand, I got this, I'll spell it. She said, all right, you spell it. He said, okay, it's B-E-F-O-O. She said, nope, that's not it. She said, then I'll raise my hand. He said, then I'll raise my hand. He says, I think I got this. She said, okay, well, tell me. He said, it's B-E-F-O-R-E. She said, that's correct. She said, now I want you to use it in a sentence. And I said, okay, I got this, Dad. I got this. I was so smart about this. She said, go ahead and use it in a sentence. He says, 2 and 2 be 4.
Well, and that, but I'm home. Cute.
Come on, get brown. How much time we got? 10 seconds? That's not going to be enough time, I don't think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's enough time. Shut up.
She said laugh out loud.
Stupid joke, but you know, that's how it goes.
But cute.
Alright, we're coming out with the final cook on the chicken. And I'm going to set it back here in the back, and she will take care of it from there. Nice brown little crispy bits on the tips right there. And I had it blazing hot. I'm going to get the tongs. Into a bowl with something. Yeah, just for dish, so we can dish it out, or just leave it there. All right, so into our wok, going with a little sesame oil. Let that get good and hot. Maybe we should wait until after we serve. I'm going to put it in the dish. Let's put it in the refrigerator. How about that? Less dishes. We're doing so well on dishes. Let's not screw it up. We don't have to increase our water bill by $44 every Sunday. All right, so there we go. This is going to sizzle quite loud, I would imagine. So we're going to take a handful of vegetables. Take a handful of your vegetables. Toss them around in the oil. Actually, the wok's not quite hot enough, was it? Yeah. Could have actually been hotter. So these will come over here now. Bring this over here. Put a little bit of color on them. Soften them up just a touch. You want to go ahead and get the rice on your plate, baby? Oh, I'm sorry. Keep wanting to do this the right way, but you can't really slide it around on the glass top. Not a good idea.
Yeah, you can put it out smacking in the back of the head again.
Right. How did you get in there? Okay. Still got a little bit of a bite on them. A little bit of acid with the vinegar. Salt, soy sauce. Oh, that smells good. And then a couple of dollops of sauce. Let that reduce down a little bit. some green onion, a little bit of cilantro, and we're cooking, boys and girls. Wow. How does that look? How does that smell? Oh my word. And last but not least, wedge of lemon or lime. This is lime, it's green, I promise. Squeeze that over the top. Off the heat. Mix it all up. Where you want this, baby? You got still got tongs, right? Go ahead and shut that heat off for now. I'm gonna set it over here.
It's still on the stove, right?
I was coming back to do that while you were finishing that. Well, you didn't have to.
What are you doing?
You work on the plate, and I'll get this area ready for you. You want me to do the plate? Turn the light off in the oven because we don't need to see in an empty oven. Now we got to get ready for the pictures, boys and girls. That's right there. And switch over to where the cutting board used to be. You can watch her do her magic. But at least the music was good, right? Tasty, tasty. So no idea what we're doing next week. Here we go again, right? I got that lamb roast in there. We need to do something with it, I guess. That was like one of the first streams we did was the lamb roast, wasn't it? Ooh, we could do a shepherd's pie with shredded lamb instead of mince. What do you want me to do? Let me go back to the stove?
Yeah, for a second.
Okay, going back to the stove. Hands off. That's good. Make my plate. Actually, the boy will probably be waking up here in just a minute. I smell food.
Right.
I'm still on the stove. Range, whatever.
This way or this way?
That way.
This way?
Yes. Good times, good times. Jump, go ahead. I'm on the stove, baby. I'm on the stove.
You can flip it over.
I'm on the stove.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Okay. You promise? Putting the final touches on that over there.
You want to do your squirt of lime?
Already did. I did it in the wok. Looks delicious. You talking about the final presentation or when I was cooking in the wok? Alrighty. There is the final dish. Shows you all the ingredients that's actually on the plate, which is kind of cool. There's a little bit of the tea right there that's infused into the rice. And if we had some hot tea, it would be in there.
It's fiddling.
I can't help it.
He just has to touch it.
I have to touch.
See, you messed the flowers up. They turned around.
I can't not touch. I didn't turn this one. I didn't even touch that one.
There we go. Thanks for listening to our madness.
Alright guys, appreciate everybody coming out. If you're watching this on the back end, if you hit that follow button, I sure appreciate it. And we'll see y'all when we see y'all. Have a great day. Take care. Bye, Cat. Bye, Herbie.
Bye.